Sheila here and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be decorating this beautiful garland I got from Walmart. Now this is the same garland that I bought last year at Walmart, and it's like 9 foot, and I've got it here on my pony wall. It's like a mini half wall that kind of separates. It kind of gives my apartment home, as you walk in, like a little hallway into my office, an extra bathroom, and then as you progress into the living area and dining and so forth, it kind of gives it like a little separation, and I really like decorating it. Last year I used the same garland, and I used different ribbons and ribbon strips. Look very, very pretty. Now I'll kind of link that somewhere here above, so if y'all want to go back and see how I decorated last year, feel free to do that. But this year, I was trying to rack my brain on what I wanted to do. So as I was kind of stretching it out and kind of fluffing it all up, I saw these red and white balls here. And they come with it, by the way. It comes with some berries and some pine cones. So as I was looking at these red and white balls, I thought, you know what? I think I've got something. I got some extra ball garland, and it's kind of red and white, and they got pops of green, and I think it'd be perfect for this garland. So I'm going to be using that along with other little goodies, and so we're going to accent this beautiful garland. And I think it'll be one less thing I got to do before I bring y'all my home tour, which is next week. So I got to, after this video, I've got to go in my dining room and do 2 little things. Bring y'all that video sometime pretty soon. Then after that, mid to late next week, I'll be bringing y'all my Christmas home tour, which I'm so excited to bring y'all. So we're going to start with the ball garland. Now the ball garland I'm talking about is this one. Now this one here is a beautiful red and white with pops of green. I bought this thing, y'all, about 2 years ago from Michael's, and actually it was hanging up, and it was a couple of the balls were bent and busted. I got it for $4. Very, very nice, and I just replaced some of the balls, and last year I had it up and around my little faux window here in my home. So we're gonna be adding this first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this garland here to this garland, and I'm gonna kind of snake it as best as I can and make sure it's kind of like in the middle, because I don't want it to be all up here and none down the other end, you know. So I'm gonna kind of position this just so. I love these ball garlands. I love these things. Alrighty, I'm gonna kind of nestle it down in this garland. So what I'm doing, I'm kind of like snaking it, almost like bending it around the garland here, so I can get around some of the red and white balls and some of these pine cones in here. Alright. I'm almost at the end of the garland. Now I put that there. And now I'm going to kind of go and move all the balls, you know, around. That way it means, you know, green against green, red against red, that kind of thing. So we're going to do that first. And I have to maneuver it because it's got those red and white balls, and it's got some pine cones, so I've got to, you know, finagle it a little bit. One thing about ball garland, you can really move them any way, and I love these things. Love decorating with them. And then, after I get them to where I want them, I'm going to take 2 of these ties, and we're just going to kind of like twist them like I do a ribbon to kind of keep them, you know, fastened in the garland so they won't start moving anywhere, which it won't do it anyway, but I just will make sure. Now what I do is I take 2 of these ties, and all I'm going to do is just, you know, like you do a bread tie, you know, and just twist it there. That way it kind of stays, you know, I want it positioned all the way down in the garland. You know, you don't want it to start working its way up. that these ball garlands kind of, you know, make you a little anxious about using them. They're really, really easy to use. You can finagle those balls anywhere. That's one thing I really, really like using these ball garlands. Okay, I thought, you know, what else can I use? And I wanted to give it like a little, not a glam, I guess you would say, but a little something extra. You know, give it some more texture. So I went to looking, and I got these right here. I got 2 of these. They're like some kind of like a crystal, I don't know, garland. I think I picked them up. I'm not sure. I had them for years and years. You can see they're like, they got little white little pearls, and they got little crystals. So I thought maybe, you know, if I was to put these in there to kind of make sure that these stick up, it kind of gives it a little bit more, you know, a little character. And now I am going to make sure I kind of snake these as well, because you can see it only goes halfway. And I'm going to use the other one and finish out to the end. So let me go ahead and start working this in the garland. And I'm just kind of maneuvering it around everything. Kind of keep pulling on them and to make sure those little white little curly things stick up. My hubby is under the weather, so that's why I didn't have a video out earlier. He's not feeling very well, so, you know, but then we had to go out of town last week. We went to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And man, I walked around that Christmas store. If y'all been to Pigeon Forge, oh my gosh. I love that store, love that store. And man, were they so crazy packed up there. I mean, and it was the same, it was where they have that parade and everything, like over 100,000 people go to, you know. Man, it was packed up there. Anyway, so I'm gonna keep on maneuvering this, I don't know what you want, pearl garland, crystal garland, I don't know what you want to call it. And I'll do the same thing. I may take a twist tie and tie it in. That's looking very, very pretty, very pretty. Okay, now take the next one and start where I stopped at. We can kind of hide where they meet me down in here between those 2 twist ties. We can hide it. Okay. I love these little sticking out a little bit. It gives it a little bit more glam. Not too much though. This is looking so pretty. I love, especially the little, I don't know why I just wanted to add it. I just think it gives it a little bit more something, you know? And I just love it kind of popping here and there. And it, you know, when we add in lights, so I think that the lights reflecting off these little crystals is gonna give it that little magical sparkle. Okay, now next up, I noticed on the end here, I want to add a little bit more balls because I told you that the ball garland was only so much. So I kind of got centered it in the garland. So I want to add some more balls here in the ends. Now I do only have a few because I don't want to add too many of them. So I'm gonna be adding some more like these. These are some beautiful white balls. I got, you know, extra in my little stash. Only got 2 of them. I think I picked them up somewhere. Don't remember, probably some out of town somewhere. And I got some small, medium I picked up at the Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna be adding 1 each on the ends. Let's put the little band around one of these twists, you know, one of the little greenery. There we go, because I needed, because it just abruptly stopped. You know, I need to add some kind of something to it. A red one. I got some wire to wire these in, you know, and I'll kind of get it in the white one too to make it a little bit tighter. Okay, I just added those bigger balls, you know, at the very end, so that kind of, at least it don't abruptly stop. Now, I'm going to add a few more things, and then we're going to go to the very end. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do down there. Okay, besides, I'm going to be adding some battery lights. You know, I got them in here. Got them wrapped around these cylinders. I'm going to be adding lights, and I'm also going to add lamb's ear clips. If these here, I got these from Hobby Lobby, and they got these cute little clips, little alligator clips, if you can see that right there. So you can just easily put them in there. And I think by adding these, it kind of, I don't know, just gives it a little something. Like I just added that one right there. I think it's beautiful there. So now I counted, I only got 15 of these right here. So I think what I'm gonna do is kind of put them all the way down. That way I'll make sure I've got enough. But if you look, y'all, these are like, see how soft and the frosted look? I think it really complements the frosted of the, also these little pearl things here. And then when I put the lights on it, I think it would really kind of bring it up a level. So kind of open them up. There's a beautiful frosting in there. Beautiful frosted lamb's ear. Love it. I guess what we're going to do now, we'll probably go ahead and add the lights to it. So I can go ahead and get that in. And then I think we're going to go down to the end down here. And I got something I want to put in a bow maybe. And then I think this is going to be just about done. Y'all, I'm back. I've already got my lights already done on the garland. Now here at the end of where my garland kind of cascades off the side of the pony wall, I'm gonna be adding this adorable little snowman. I've had these, I got actually 2 of them. And I'm gonna be adding this to the end. I'm gonna kind of slide his little head down, and we're gonna put a bow underneath besides his little bow tie here. A bigger bow here in the garland, and I think it's gonna be done. And I love how this turned out. Okay, here's the end of my pony wall. And here's my little snowman. I think I got these guys from Hobby Lobby, and I actually used them for my 2 trees that sit in the front of the front door. Maybe we get to buy a house this year. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slide him down. And I'm gonna slide him this one down there. That. And put his little head straight. I'm gonna flatten out the tinsel here. So I'm gonna put his, put a bow that I had left over. And I'm gonna put here a ribbon. I'm gonna put some ribbon here. Okay. This is an old bow I have made, I don't know, several years ago. Y'all know I'm bow challenged. So it's got the colors I'm using in it. I just fluffed it up. It's red and white. And it's got a little bit of green in it. So I thought this might work better over here. Don't, any of y'all bow masters out there, don't come for me. I did the best I could. Y'all know Miss Arlene is the best when it comes to bows. But anyway, so I thought I could add it like right here to the very end, you know. Got some twist ties back here. I want to kind of put it right underneath him. If I make another bow, I'll put me another one on here. But for the most part, there he is. You know, I am doing a lot of snowmen. I just been noticing I've been doing a lot of snowmen on all my decor, so I thought it might be okay to put his little head there. All right, guys. Well, that's it. So let me back up and I'll show y'all all my garland and what it looks like. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, well, that's it. I love how it turned out. I love the red and white. I love the pops of green. I love everything I use, including those frosted lamb's ear. I think it kind of brought it up a little bit, brought it up a level, and I am very, very happy with it. I did wind up putting the other white ball at the very end. There's two of them, and I may, I don't know, I was thinking about adding some red garland, kind of going through it. I don't know. Just come back to the home tour and you'll see if I did put that in there. But anyway, that is it. I love it. It's gorgeous, especially that little snowman head. He is the crowning glory. I think he looks adorable because I do have snowman peppered through my home, and I think it kind of is, because as you walk in my home, it's kind of almost going to be the first thing you see, and then my tree. So I wanted it to kind of complement my tree, which I think it does. Anyway, I'm so thankful y'all stayed around to watch me decorate my garland. I do want to sincerely apologize for my angles. This may not be the greatest video because of the way I'm having to shoot the video and also hide other things in my home. So, you know, because one time y'all had a full view of my tree, so, and I want to wait and just show y'all that, you know, in the home tour. So my sincerest apologies about how I'm having to shoot the video. Hopefully it was acceptable to y'all and y'all don't judge me too harshly. Anyway, thank y'all again for all the lovely comments, and you know, y'all warm my heart. I love y'all to death, and I'm so sorry that I had a video. You know, last week hubby has been under the weather and we had to go out of town, so but anyway, I got maybe one more video. We're gonna go back in the dining room. I got to do something to that table over there, and maybe a tablescape or something to show you what my table's gonna look like at Christmas time. So, and after that, I'm gonna have the home tour, and I am so excited to bring it to y'all. I really worked hard in behind the scenes. You know, plus I've been so busy. You know, December is a busy month for everybody, right? Before you go, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would humbly ask you would kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And when the notification pops up, make sure you hit all, because that way you'll be notified when any of my videos come up, not just certain ones, okay? Alrighty, well, until next time, sending all of my love. From my home to yours, Merry Christmas and happy decorating. See y'all really soon. Bye-bye. Have a certain glow, a secret and a song, even church bells sing along, and the children making angels in the snow. Oh, I fall into peace.